Paula, I'm Janet. Welcome back to my kitchen. I'm really glad that this week's category is desserts because that is something that my family and friends ask me to make quite often. Today I'm going to make 4-layer delights. It is a simple, quick recipe. It's something that you can make for your family, or it's elegant enough that you can serve at a dinner party. So to get started, the first thing you need to do is go ahead and preheat your oven to 400. We start by chopping a 1/4 cup of pecans. Now if you choose to buy them that's already chopped, I would suggest that you still go ahead and chop them a little finer, and in a minute you'll understand why I said that. We need a pack of pastry sheets. There comes 2 to a pack, so you need to get your pastry sheet. Make sure you put a little flour on your board. Put a little flour on top of your pastry sheet. And always put a little flour on your rolling pin so it won't stick. And you divide the chopped nuts between your 2 pastry sheets. So you'll use half on this one and half on the other one. And you need to spread them out till they're close to the edge, because you want your pastry sheet to have nuts all over it. And if you choose to not use nuts because you have a family member or someone that has an allergy to nuts, it is just as good to use without it. So you take your rolling pin and you kind of mash the nuts into your pastry sheet. And see, that is why you need them chopped fine, because you need them to go in your pastry sheet. Okay? Alright, then you need to take that and cut it. And you make 9 sheets. You need to get you a cookie sheet, and I spray mine with a little bit of non-stick spray so it won't stick. Place them on your cookie sheet. You need to go ahead and you can place all 9 of them on there at the same time. And you put it in your oven on 400. Now you need to watch these closely because you only want them to get to a light golden brown, probably about 15 or 20 minutes, but keep an eye on them so they don't get too done. Okay, and the next thing we need to do is make our cream cheese topping, which we use 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. And we use 1 jar of marshmallow cream. This is a 7-ounce jar, so you need to use a small jar. Then we're going to use about 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. Just enough vanilla to give it a flavor. Then you need to mix your cream cheese, your marshmallow cream, and your vanilla together. And just make sure it's mixed thoroughly. As long as your cream cheese is soft, it really doesn't take that long to mix. Okay. Alright, our next step is, and you need to do this while your pastry is baking is to go ahead and make your chocolate pudding. Now I like to use the instant chocolate pudding. If you want to cut a step, you could also use the bulk kind at the store, but I like to make my own. And I have some already made because after I make it, even though it's instant pudding, I like to refrigerate it for just a little bit before I put them together. Okay, once your pastry dough is ready, this is what they'll look like. And you need to make sure you put them on a wire rack and let them cool completely before you try to put your toppings on there. Okay, let's show you how to do one of them. Get your cream cheese mixture. I can tell you, if you're lucky enough to have any of this cream cheese mixture left over, it is great to put in a container and use as a dip for fresh fruit. Okay, you spread that in there. Then you go with your chocolate pudding. Spread a layer of chocolate pudding on it. Okay. Then you get a dollop of Cool Whip. Put it on the top. And always top mine with a small strawberry. Now, if your family or friends don't like strawberries, you could use another fruit. You could use blueberries or raspberries. If they didn't like fruit, you could top it with cocoa powder and maybe a sprig of mint or something like that. So here's my finished product. I think this is a dessert that y'all will really like. I hope y'all will try this. I know that your family and friends are going to ask for this over and over. Thank you for letting me share this with you.